YouTuber merch. Hello, welcome back to the video. In today's video, we're going to be durability testing a YouTuber's merch. Totally not that person at all. I'm not going to reveal the name because I don't want any hatred to go to anyone that might make a not durable product. Seriously, don't bully them. That was a joke. Anyway, so we're going to be durability and testing this. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not going to hold up because it's YouTuber merch, and everyone knows all YouTuber merch is shit. So let's just see how durable it is, shall we? But first, using the totally not by the same company dude knife, we're gonna just see what it's made out of. So as you can see, it's made out of metal. Now what kind of metal? I have no clue. Does it really matter? No. And as you can see, it's built really well too. See, he's just making it double use. You can use it as a knife and an instrument. Wonderful. This doesn't do that though. I don't know why this one does it. Anyway, so again, you have, just your standard assortment of metal and buttons and stuff. And I don't care anymore. Let's just get to the durability test. Now, as these videos normally go, we're gonna start with the drop test, which is where I gently drop this on the ground. I don't think I dropped it gently enough. We should retry that. Alright, that's probably good enough. So, as you can see, unfortunately, graciously, it survived this with very little damage. Except maybe there. Does it still? Oh, probably should have explained the criteria. So, the criteria here is that in order for this to be considered surviving, it has to open, where's the button, and close. It obviously still has to be together because if it comes apart, that doesn't count. And the blade has to be able to come in and out. Anyway, unfortunately, really gladly, it survived that test, which means we can move on to the next test. Now, because this is YouTuber merch, it's definitely not as durable as normal shit, which means I'm going to be changing the second test from a four-wheeler to a tractor, and I'm totally changing it because of that reason and not because I broke it on some sand dunes and yet to fix it. So let's just go to number 2 test. Now, the thing is, the guy that makes this knife, he's kind of an environmentalist. He drives an electric car and everything, which means I've been kind of thinking, maybe because it has to do with his product, I should go green and not use a lawnmower. Maybe I should do something else. But what? Now I think this is better. Now, I will meet halfway and make it less bad for the environment. There we go. There we go. Huh. What else could I do? Good enough. Alright, now that we've got the carbon of the dioxide problem solved, we can move on to the durability test again. survived. I'm not going to put this on the table. That's disgusting. But let's just see. Does it still open? Not as well. Does it still close? I'm going to say sure. And does the blade still come out? You know, it does. Now, because I trudged it through disgusting water or mud, I'm sure if I waited long enough, oh, come on, go back in. I'm sure if I waited long enough, it would just rust itself. But who's got that kind of time, right? So let's just move on to the next test. Now, most everything survives up to this point. After the brick, it normally stops working. And then after the X, it really stops working. So let's just see how this goes. That actually did more damage than I thought it would. All right, let's just see. Oh, hey! All right, well, it opens. It closes. Does it stay open? Yeah. Does the blade come out? Yes. So, for a once-in-a-lifetime thing, this thing has actually survived the brick test. The only other thing to do that is the iPhone 4. Everything else has failed. So let's move on to the last test. Alright, nothing really survives this either. So let's just see how this goes. It's going to get 2 whacks. One on that side, one on that side. Now, after my very thorough testing, if it survives this, it is the second thing to survive a durability test. Oh boy. Oh shit. No, I refuse to believe this. Come on. Oh, come on. It's not gonna happen. You see that? If you look right here, when you open it, thing goes down. So, which means this thing is not gonna be going in or out, which means it has officially failed the durability test. Overall, it has actually held its shape very nicely. And I feel very remorse that this thing is broken. So I'm gonna give it one more chance. I'm gonna hit it with an axe facing, how do I wanna do that? Facing probably that way. Or actually, no, probably that way to bend it back. And if it bends itself back and pulls out after one more axe hit, I will consider that a win. Yeah, I can already tell. That, yeah, nope. Oh, it was so close too. But it has at last failed the durability test. Which you know what that means, right? As always, I do pick up all the pieces because you know that is littering. I genuinely mean that is actually one of the few not jokes. Now, this thing has not survived. Funny enough, I think it'll, no, it still isn't open. I don't know. Okay, well, it sort of survived. Not really. So, you know, what can we say about this? You know, you built the second most durable thing because it survived everything up till the axe test, and I thought it was going to survive that. So you get second place because nothing else survives that. I don't think anything has survived the brick test besides the iPhone and you. So consider that still a compliment. But maybe you should build them so they survive all these stuff. I mean, who knows how many people are going to chuck these behind a tractor and pull them along sadistically for like 5 minutes. I mean, that's just like a normal day thing, right? So, you know, build them just a little bit stronger because this is a very thorough durability test. And this should be taken quite literally. And in no way has changed from seasons or anything else and is totally not just done ragtag put together by, you know, me. This is very thorough, which means everything that happens here should be definitely put into a lab and tested, and I don't know where I'm going with this. Subscribe, bye.